Alright. Hello everybody, how's everyone doing? Ame Gakita. Alright, let's just say that tonight I'm just going to play a little bit of Zenless Zero. Actually, most of all, I just want to do some of the side quests and whatnot, I think. Like, some of the side quests I haven't even done yet, so I'm just going to do some of the side quests and whatnot. Kind of like make sure that I don't do anything too much whatsoever along the line. But yeah, anyway, apparently there is some event and quest, so that's why I'm actually doing the not like I was thinking of like doing like nurture, and then I realized like, oh hey, Wolfing Way is very mostly side quest, everything done, and then after that is the Zenless Zero. Then I was like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna play that, and yeah, I was still asleep earlier though. But other than that, if anyone are wondering like how's my leg, yeah, thank you for asking. My leg is now fine, I think. So I think there's nothing much to worry about, I guess. So let's see. Right now I just need to do a lot of this. Still a lot of things I need to do. And then I'm just gonna do some battery spending first before anything. I was gonna do this first. Alright. It's done. After that I think I would just do 161. Just gonna do the easy quick one then. For that one. We're gonna end up doing a lot. Like I want to level almost my character to level 60, and after the next thing I'll do level up with most of the characters skill, equipment and whatnot. It's like I didn't know that it's like Zenless Zero is like setting a max levels in a way so that at least when we build a lot of character, it doesn't seem like it use out a lot of material, but it doesn't use out a lot of material though. Right, son, hello there, how's today? Right now I'm playing Zenless Zero, doing a little bit of side quests and whatnot. There's a lot of side quests, new quests, story quests. I just want to do those that I'm intending to do though. Alright, let's see if the Holo Zero I might do that off stream. Unless I got enough time to do it. But we're just gonna do it fast one. Oh, let's see. Why is now midnight? Apparently there is also Bunny story. Yeah, it's better. Thanks for asking. Yeah, there is Bunny quest, which apparently there is a lot of walking and talking, but one is basically a fight. But I'm gonna do that. We'll do that later. I'll do Bunny quest later. I want to do the side quest first. This is a side quest. Yeah, my leg is better. Actually, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in the live stream like a few days ago. It's like it was painful definitely, but it's not like I can't do anything. Bunny dance video was weird. It is weird, but it's precisely weird that people will talk about it. It's like, you know, like the feeling is like when in order to like for a big company to kind of like do some sort of thing that is unique to other, they will just do something crazy and then people will be like, that's weird, or something that's not out of the ordinary, and people will be like, hey, you know what, let's go and take a look. And then when people start looking a little bit, either they like it or they don't like it along the line. So it kind of like depends from people to people, I guess. But if people don't like her because of the dance, by all means go ahead. No one's stopping that. But if people talk about her because of that dance, then you know, I mean, like, even like the funny thing is, right, she does seem like the person to do that kind of weird dance in the first place. Like, she is really. I mean, like, who in the hell freaking put mustard, chili, and tapaka into a freaking drink? Like, it's really, it's really like crazy in her own way, and yet people just fine with it, and it's like rain. I feel like it was kind of like funky and gave you the same vibe with Xenoblade Rap. Yeah, I wonder if like they actually hire someone who do that kind of thing for their game though. So this is where Python Workshop is, it's just hiding in plain sight, yup. But yeah, it's basically, if you actually look at lately, right, even Nalan, they actually kind of add in a lot of dance to, like, I mean, like, sure, if they're gonna just add in like dance to Nalan, but I wouldn't even be surprised if they kind of like say that, hey, you never can you also do the dance for Zenless Zero. Next thing we have is like Rappa or any other character in in Hokkai Star Rail doing the same kind of like different dance, and people will be like, what the heck? The client one is the data, whether the data are from HIA database or collected directly from a log isn't that important. There's only one obstacle. According to the investigator law, the mission involved rare and dangerous. The plans are not on the door of the HIA, but now I have the chance to discuss cooperation. Okay, let's fight. Damn. How will you stay up today? You need to sleep since at 12, since you slept at 12, you have to. Yeah, go ahead, have a good night rest, good night. Good oyasumi. Don't rest up properly. Now we also got additional quest. How much does she have there? Moving the Esther. What was the one? Stroller, that one is definitely Burning Quest. This one is Rain Quest. What is Nico Quest? You're gonna love this, Prossy. I feel surprised to show you. I'm gonna pay off the debt. When I find Nika ever brought you a scary surprise, as soon as I lay hand on this, I have to bring it straight over to you, my favorite regular. We found mystery. Nika fish up an object tightly wrapped in the cardboard and carefully put it apart. Inside is a brand buckling new, I mean like rusty old laptop. A slip style is a calling card to another Zenless. Without waiting to check the thing, Nika quickly cover it up again and tuck the old computer away. How do you like that? Proceed. It's an old computer that I shifted out of Holo Zero. And I grabbed it off and Holo Raided this morning. Wait, so you're the one who got it out, did that? That's not really dodgy. Dodgy? I don't think so. I made out great. That's not important. You've seen this retro style computer before, right? Those must be 1,000 years old. That's right, they were all raised back in the era period. And the fact that it's from Holo Zero and it's obvious that this laptop comes from before the fall of the old capital. Don't look at me like that. I knew you're gonna say that might be 1,000 of laptops from old capital sold up inside Holo Zero. So what's the big deal, right? I can do that. And it's why I brought this seemingly ordinary laptop to scan see you. According to the Holo Raider I traded from, it was found in this unusual play, it is highly encrypted and is immune to standard method of cracking. No people knew what's safe on it, so it has to be hiding something valuable. To tell you the truth, as soon as I lay hand on it, I got a pro to go through it, but there was no way of seeing anything stored inside. Possibly this is where your wheelhouse this is right in your wheelhouse. Maybe you could find a way to decide what on it. What do you say? Starting to pique your interest. Where would seek again? To be honest, the Holo Raider I traded from didn't go into that much detail. I'm guessing because he came from somewhere else, I'll follow up with them. But none of what I say is fake. You wanna know as well as anyone who just how rare this model. Okay. Sure, I want to look into that a little bit more. As long as you like it, from now on it's yours. So I will keep pressing to find out where it comes from, and I hope you can crack something valuable out of it. I mean, some valuable secret. But yeah, seeing as you agree it's such an awesome computer, how you're such a great friend, how about writing off some of the money I owe you? There it is, Nicole counting her chicken before they hatch again. Do you agree to write off some of the debt in exchange for this laptop? You discover Bell I should in this direction from behind the door. Nicole is humming a jazzy tune as you escort her out. Look like you have some. Is that so? I thought one was gonna throw it all in and start recycling old electronic. Michi-san, hello there, how's your day? And Sora-san, hello there, how's your day? Right now playing Zenless Zone Zero. I'm like just chilling and not thinking too much. Today is just relax. A computer from before the fall of the capital. Any chance that it got the intel we need to know? I think we need to crack that thing open. A run brief analysis of the obsolete electronic while you were chatting about its origin with second assistant. Basic conclusion, this laptop does not have any encryption function, so there's no need at all to crack it. No encryption at all? Affirmative. The reason why most humans with insufficient technology knew how unable to read any data on this laptop is mostly because they are unable to kill the countless computer virus from which it is riddled. Wait, what? Countless computer virus? A virus was installed on its installed on its back when people still use it, but after rising up for some time inside the Hollow Zero, it has most likely sustained ester corrosion, despite no crystals never manifesting yet. A normally end bug from the corrosion had caused the virus to spread. However, the virus had not completely destroyed the underlying file data and had instead entered into a berserk symbiotic with it. I wish to hereby declare that being corrupted by Esther and entirely symbiotic with a virus are highly shameful behavior of a digital creature, and I hereby express sympathy for this low-level creature lacking in automatically. Thank you for the light. So there is actually some data on the machine that can be read, but it's just that it cannot be accessed until all the virus looking around various sectors of the disk have been allocated. Hypothesis. Oh, hello there. You're just creeping. Yeah, go and eat your breakfast, for goodness sake. Breakfast is important. Just like I ate a heavy dinner. So what you're saying is that if you want to figure out what's on this laptop, you have to first clear out all the viruses on it. Affirmative. Master, you can copy all the data from the laptop to the HDD quarantine partition. Once the HDD firewall had blocked the viruses, you can safely carry out all virus cleanout and document recovery work. I wish to re-elaborate. I cannot directly clear out the virus because I refuse to come into contact with is the contaminated data source. Master, if you could take the lead with cleaning out the virus, I will be able to assist with the rest. That I didn't know you care so much about data hygiene. They allowed me. This program runs the principle of capturing unit from of the virus and after harmless processing, forcing it to send its malware code to me instead of rather wait, what? After harmless processing, forcing it to send its malware code to me instead rather than eliminating the virus directly. I can then analyze the virus code and enhance the program with strengthened targeted virus cleanout capability. So what the hell do I need to do? The data is transferred over to the HTTP condition. Hopefully there is some available in that information in there. Just thinking about it. So there is 10. I think some of them definitely. Yup. I can only do 2 sets of them. So it's recycling, program, network, database, and code. So I can only do 2 of them today, Apollo. First, I guess next month definitely I think it's good mine. Kawaii. Now take a look at the generous rule. The challenge progress will advance from left to right. Right to left to. The challenge will complete when the progress reach 100%. You can use the current HP here, 10. The challenge will end early if the HP is depleted. This is the rate of the current rate. By obtaining various data, the rating level will increase. Time it right. Press and hit. If the virus overlap with before you leave, it will be considered a successful. Inspection mission, you must collect as many virus as possible before completing the challenge. Completely missing the virus will cause the player to lose a certain HP. Okay. So it's just WS to control. Ah, I missed 2 in total. You haven't played Zenless Zone Zero. Install Nikkei and Ashen. I'm Manding. As much as I want to play Time Manding, I can't. Safety reason. Safety reason. You can review of the current stat during enter period. Oh, there is a harder version. Complete surface. Deep repair. I'm gonna do Deep Creamy as well. This one, I guess this one's gonna be a harder. You have been playing the Y series and Legend of the Area. I wanted to do one day basically just stream the Neptunia series though. I haven't even touched Neptunia series. I spent money to get it and I totally haven't touched it though. Overload mode. During virus cleaning, overload battery will occasionally appear. Picking up an overload battery will activate overload mode. Overload mode, you'll be invulnerable and resist any form of HP reduction. Dude. But is there like showcase of how many? Is there even a showcase of how many like to get 100%? Well, if we say collected enough. What do I think about the new STOS? Oh, Twitter actually have a new system indicating that they will make sure that people will not be like if you unblock people, it basically is like unblock people now. It's like the block system is no longer workable. So basically for Twitter, they have a rule like apparently the new indication rule is that if you block people can still watch what you say, what you post along the line. So the block system basically became useless. People can still see, people can't interact with you, but people can see what you post. which I think is the most ridiculous thing ever, and I have created a new Blue Sky account already. I actually created a Blue Sky account just to just a standby. The one that will delete Twitter that is not active for a long time. I mean, like, they just do. I guess in a way, if they want to like reduce the number of bot, right, they should just remove those AI bot in the first damn place, though. Like, they're keeping those AI bot, and they still don't, and they still think they are not a problem in the first damn place. And I'm like, what the hell do you want to prove? Yeah, so a lot of graduate account will be deleted if they are not being like if they are not logged in for a long while though. So if they are not being logged, if they are not being like logged in once in a while, they like it's not about activity. It's as long as someone actually enter in to do to enter in. If not, if they will just delete it though. Yeah, I don't understand why people still support that guy though. You encounter war in different area, and we need to avoid them. Good. Why is MiHoYo loving this kind of minigame there? Does that seem easy? I have to avoid the war and capture the monster. Good. There's like no bit at all. Ugh. That is my. It's just that Twitter, right? The new term and service, right? Is can be considered F up. It can be considered F up, but what we can do about it though? Like if Elon Musk want to make it that way, no one can stop him. He will just argue that it's his system, he want it that way, what can we do anything about it? He own the freaking stuff. The only way like right now is that people just right now is just jumping to Blue Sky though. I see a lot of people starting to jump over to Blue Sky. Yep, I thinking. Okay, I'll put a little bit of tin, aluminium foil hat in a while later after I finish this part, because I need to put in a lot of focus into this, so that I don't do anything mess up. Oh, F you. I have to navigate the problematic one. Okay, got it. You're fine with premium that we have to pay to block people, but so many functions make you frustrated. Yeah, alright. I'm just thinking, whether you guys agree or not, it's up to you guys. I'm just thinking that the reason why Elon Musk is now stepping into politics at the same time that he's going and start supporting like Donald Trump and what's not, right? Even though Donald Trump in the past do a lot of questionable things. The reason why I feel like he's stepping into politics and supporting people is like normally you should not be doing this kind of thing, but he decided to step in and say that, oh, I'm gonna support this. I'm just thinking this is just a conspiracy, so you guys can take my word with a huge pinch of salt. I'm just thinking that there is a very likely that he's trying to align with the winning team, so that if he do get like into like, especially like if Donald Trump is gonna help him, if Elon Musk gonna do something ridiculous, he would just say, hey, I'm friend with the president, you guys are not supposed to stop me, if you guys sue me, the president is gonna waive all thing away from me, so it's like you guys can't do anything to me along the line. It's like, I'm just thinking that it's just basically what I'm thinking. Maybe he just want to do something ridiculous so that people can't stop him, and that aligning himself with so-called the winning president at this point of time, which I hope not. It's just so that because the thing is, right, there's no way someone can support a freaking, like, if you look at a lot like history of like people who support president, anyone who step out to support this heavily is definitely they have something with a hidden motive though. Like, I believe he had a hidden motive, and is it true or not? I'm not sure. It's just speculation at this point of time. But it's kind of like conceiving that a lot of things, like things getting unblocked, all these things, it's like he's purposely setting it this way so that people won't realize that he is actually doing with this kind of thing though. And the most ridiculous thing is, right, people cannot see who you block. And even if you block people, they will still freaking see your post. It's like, what's the purpose of that? It's just basically telling the whole damn world that, hey, I blocked you guys, but you guys still can see me. It's like, what the heck? So in a way, if a stalker being blocked or a harasser being blocked, they still can freaking interact with you. Even though they can't interact with the post, they can still see your post. Dude, imagine that if they still go and find, hey, and okay, you're in Japan, I'm gonna go to Japan find you. Oh, you posting this, I'm gonna go there and find you. It's like, dude, no one is safe anymore. And the thing is, right, it's kind of like at the same time, if I actually kind of highlight and if we look at from another perspective, so it also means that any bad people or bad user who actually also kind of like block a lot of people to protect themselves will also be pointless, because it's like in games, right, I really kind of like in gaming topic, a lot of gaming topic, I say that like people block Fu and Poo, right? Like, let's say for example, like at least the what's the name of the Kotaku editor again? Yeah, basically she blocked a lot of people. That mean that like Rev-san or Hill-san, if they want to take a look at what that editor have blocked them for, basically they can still watch it. Like, no one post is safe anymore. It's just that if you look at both sides, one is like, for a bad guy, they have fun, the troll maybe have fun, the harasser may have fun, the stalker may have fun. But when you look at the other side, those kind of like bad user also will have their posts who actually been trying to protect themselves. They may be hiding behind protector wall, they may be hiding behind block wall, along that, whatever they are. It means that they can just go around and stop posting anything and they still get caught. So it became pointless. It's like the block it became useless when the first place people use block system to block other people. It's like, no, you can't block anyone. What's the purpose of it in the first place anymore? So I don't know what he's trying to prove. Like, at least from how I look at it, it's like, why would you want to set the system to be unblockable when the main purpose of a freaking system was to block people? It's like, I don't understand. Now, I don't understand what they are trying to prove by saying that, hey, you know what, no one is gonna get blocked. I mean, like the first play in the first 10 plays, the system is supposed to block anyone. Like Twitter is supposed to block people, and now you say you can't block people. Hell, I'm gonna jump to it's like when people say they jump into another app to use a similar app to Twitter, but it's basically like created by the former Twitter founder. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, like I myself already created once down there already just in case, but it's really kind of like sad when you have to like one system that is good enough to be used and now people can't use it because that the system itself is already like the current Twitter is going to F out in so many ways. You never find some people that no longer active anymore and you now have nothing to remember them left. I don't think you need to worry on that though. The thing is, right, if removing the block system and then we have to pay to get the block system, like that's considered effort, you know. Like how much do you want money? He just basically like I wouldn't be surprised if he actually one day just say that in order to use our app you have to pay. I seriously need to build. I'm using a freaking they are resistant to the lightning. I totally forgot. Dude, they hit that freaking truck though. But to be fair, right, if I have to like freaking pay so much in order to like the only thing I would say that for Twitter, right, it's like why do I have to pay money to use the app when there is other alternative that is better and is free? And also it's like if I'm gonna pay to use it, I'm not gonna I can just move on to other apps though. So I know there's a lot of people will be saying like, won't that be sad? Yeah, I know it's sad, don't get me wrong. Dude, I got. They hit freaking like a. Dude, that thing! Dude, they are lightning resistant and I have don't have a proper fire team to build on though.
逮捕する。改心してまっとうに生きろ。一線超えれば電撃一閃。甘いな。一斉攻撃です。
Dude, I need to build a fire team. I don't have a proper fire team, for goodness sake. I don't have a proper fire team. I'm alive. What am I fighting? This. Dude, is that the like seriously? Okay. One thing I hate about Zenless Zero is that you like most of the fight, like challenge fight, right? You really need a Pacific Elemental to like you can't use any other elemental if you want to beat the time easily though. And like if you Dude, why are they so tanky though? Okay, finally I can hit you. This freaking mug. Dude, seriously. They hit freaking like a truck. I think I might have to change the team. Dude, I just realized I shouldn't be using Zhuyan. Okay, so I changed to Glass. Let me change the squad. Dude, I'm holiday. Right now I'm playing Zenless 0 at the moment. I thought I changed to Grace earlier too. What Grace? Like seriously. Like the big Makane they are playing about. And dude, the other timing on hitting is freaking okay. Okay, you run away, I'm gonna hit this guy here. Yeah, I'm just. Okay. 自立強襲ユニットガーディアン3型を発見。通常モデルを超える破壊力を持つ特化型戦闘用ロボットです。射程圏内に入らないよう回避に注力してください。Get off the range when it freaking is in my range. Oh. Okay, the shock effect does have a lot. And dude, I just recovering my leg in a way. It's still pain, but it's recovery. But my freaking head is gonna be pain at the end of this stream, for goodness sake. Okay, this is why I don't really have stunner. Really, it's gonna be a problem. You really like the sound of those voice actor and should remind you of the. It does, dude. Now that you remind me, it does. Yeah, there's one reason why sometimes I really love listening to Japanese version of the action when they fight. Especially also like even if you don't understand it, it's just hear the voice like, damn it, I don't listen damn good. Oh, I forgot this one is not. I'm not supposed to be using. I should be using another team. And then I almost forgot. So this one is. This one is this. If I got the freaking Mr. Lycan, I'll be using him. 残念ながら残念ですよな。I only got like. Guess I'll go with this team then. Yeah, I used to, like I can't remember when was it, like when I start using Japanese voice actor, when I don't even understand Japanese at the time. I know some people will be like saying like, oh, listening to the Japanese voice, they look so damn cool, and like I know some people will be like I know some people will be saying like, hey, listening to the Japanese voice is way cooler. I've been used Paddy for quite a long. Okay, one of them is out. Two. Oh, please tell me this is the only one though. Make a win. Yeah, there's a reason why I forgot that I have heard it. But I never even freaking feel the mid team though. The mid team and the construction team is next. Which is the reason why I'm more considering like when I say some of the side quests, I was thinking of like building each of the team though. So I build the mid team first. I got all 3 mid already though. I don't mind building the full mid team, but also do you want to build like there is the biker team. Dude, I hate fighting this that love to teleport around as if it's nothing. Okay, got it. No, it's not doing a lot of ice damage. I used the wrong freaking bamboo. Oh, you know what? Let's just go with after shit. Let's just put every single character from each of the faction. And starting with going with the mid team. We're going with the mid team. India is considered done. midnight. Yeah, after this, I'm gonna go and build up every single character that I have, and I'm not even bothering with. I'm gonna just build the whole damn thing. I have enough Aster battery to build most of them to level 60, I think. And that's what I think. It'll be me just playing this farming for quite a while. Shinigami Bochan chronometer is optional. You can never really go wrong with JC Studio though. Like if anyone will go and say like is JC Studio like when it comes to anime, JC is like one of the oldest anime studios so far. And the other is already kind of like been one of the so-called standard anime studio up there, and I actually kind of like say I will agree with them on many ends though. Like you can never go wrong with JC Studio. The only thing I'm afraid right now is that because right now there is like, and if anyone knew about the gaming industry being corrupted by the so-called Western propaganda, the only thing I'm very afraid is anime also getting that motion. Because from what I do hear, right, they just take it with a few pins of salt. From what I do know, apparently Western propaganda is trying to slip their dirty hand into anime industry, not in the Western censorship side, but actually into the Japan itself. And I was like, oh hell, Japan better start defending themselves, if not this will be a whole new different problem. But so far this is kind of like not really speculation, it's actually more like rumor whatsoever along the line. So that's the only thing I'm afraid of though. Like often more than not, when there is smoke, there's always fire. It doesn't matter where the rumor comes from though. So far I don't need to build on pawn, but I definitely do want to build ban. I need to build ban, I need to build a mid. So far when I got a mid, I know I got a mid, so I got all 3 mid already, so I'm not too worried on that. I just need to like start let's just build them all up all the way to level 60, like aiming for 60 bare minimum. Actually more like, let me see, which character can we use? Still Caesar card. Still Caesar, damn it. Yeah, JC stuff gave us 0 no Tsukami, High School of the Day, Danmachi, Witchcraft, well, them so much good stuff. Yeah, you can never like you can't go wrong with JC stuff. JC Studio. If the only thing is right, because of all the work they've been doing, that's why it's like you can never go wrong with them. And the only thing is right, I'm not sure who was the one who talked about it though. I remember someone talking about it once about JC Studio, because basically a lot of people are saying like the anime changed from like in the era from who know how long when to now. They say like a lot of changes, like the drawing of the character, the eyes, the style, everything changed over the years, right? I don't blame them for saying that things of the past is way different from now, and JC Studio is actually one of those who actually helped to like bring the current anime in a way though. Like JC Studio in the past definitely have their own different style, but it's just that when JC Studio do come out for anime, they actually change a lot of like, they kind of like call the modelized of anime in a way, and there are some who debated about they hating the new style. There is also some people who love the new style, so it's really kind of like depends on everyone preference, but you can't deny that JC Studio have came up with a lot of hit anime. Like the name that you call like High School of the Dead, Danmaji, one of those, right? It's like you can't deny that JC Studio has been one of who actually brought a lot. And when you have like brought a lot of hit anime, obviously other anime studio, the first thing in their mind, oh, Cat Inside Holiday. So the one thing is that you can't deny that JC Studio is the so-called one of the forefront of bringing anime to the world, and because of that, people who draw that will definitely who love the animation, even if they don't work for the studio, they will also try to copy their stuff. Because if there is a winning formula, why not copy it? It's like there's no patience saying that you can't do anything when it came to art. If art got Pantheon, it's like copyright issue, then there's a whole new different story. But there's no, like in anime, there's no copyright system that's on that. The only copyright system is that you can copy their art, you can't sell it. That's all. And even if like another anime studio say, hey, you got the same drawing style as, dude, I'm drawing anime, you're drawing anime, what copyright? Hell, that's why if you see a lot of anime artwork nowadays, it's like almost the same, but you can't blame them because they will just say that whichever winning formula is out there, they will just copy it. Hell, even if you look at the latest China situation where now people say that China is not copying Japan, dude. If you come to China, I won't be surprised if they copy and paste. You go to any other country, it's always copy and paste. Manga is very popular over the world. They still freaking copy and paste. Korea also copy and paste. Like, who the hell care about like which country the game is from, the anime is from, the manga is from? If people like it, you can't stop them. And if the art style is the same and people say it's origin from Japan, hell, people will still use it because it's the winning formula. When there's a winning formula, people use the same winning formula. You can't stop it. If people say that there is an easy way to make money, people will go and crazy and follow it without even understanding is it a winning formula. They will never take away your anime. You got 100 of physical copy and 1,000 on your PC. Well, as long as you like it, it's all fine though. The only issue I have with people complaining about anime is that I mean, like, if you like the anime, you like the anime. If you don't like Japanese anime, by all means go ahead, don't watch it. If you don't like Korean the manhwa or the China manga, whatever you want to call it along the line, if you don't like it, don't watch it. If you like it, you watch it. It's like, it's that simple. It's like it's the same thing as like you don't like veggie, you don't eat the veggie. Why do you want to force us to eat a veggie, for goodness sake? I mean, like, some people will say it's healthy for you, but if you're gonna say like manga, if it's bad for you, you say that you don't like it, by all means go ahead, no one's forcing you. Golden Time. Yeah, Golden Time is also an good anime though. I can't recall all the JC, like JC a lot of hit anime though. JC Studio got too many good anime. There's nothing wrong. Like, the funny thing is, right, a lot of people always say that, oh, there's something wrong with it, but to me, I don't think there's anything wrong if people like, if people like, if like, it's like something as like watching VTuber, if or YouTuber, like, the thing is, right, I say this a lot of time, if people want to watch it, by all means go ahead. I'm not gonna go and around say that, oh, hey, you guys should not be watching this, or you guys should not be watching that, you guys should watch this, you guys should watch that. If I introduce an anime, if people like it, they go and search it up, they go and watch it, it's fine. I'm not out here to say that you should not watch this or you should watch this. It's like, I'm not your dad, I'm not your grandpa, I'm not your mom, your aunt or uncle or whatever along the line. I'm just here doing a recommendation. If people like it, they follow it, they go and watch it. It's good. Why would people go around? I don't like the one thing I don't like earlier. I think I was talking with you about the slot channel, right? It's the same thing like when the people say like, oh, is my channel a slot channel because I've been talking about all the drama, like I yap a lot but not giving new information. Like, dude, if people listen to what my advice are, if my advice is enough to change people and they like it, then go ahead. I'm actually happy that people enjoy it. People don't like it, move on with your life. There's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of channel out there, there's a lot of YouTube video out there to watch. It's like, I don't understand why would people make noise about slop or channel or drama or what's not. It's like, dude, I'm just giving my take. I'm just talking about it. It's just that sometimes when I look at a lot of stuff, people always like make the weirder hoo-ha out of nowhere. And the thing is, right, random chat, right, it's really like 390 already. 10 more is gonna reach 400. It had changed over the 1 year period already. Like when random chat was first created, it was actually before random. It was called random talk. Random talk is basically me talking randomly for freaking 1 hour to 2 hours, and I basically can talk randomly a lot, like different topic. But then after that, because a lot of people that I close with, they couldn't do podcast with me anymore, so I changed it to a single guy doing a commentary. But at the same time, I'm like, it's still like more like me yapping in a way. So I decided to, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna do a one-man podcast, but it's just random talk. So that was basically what you guys see, a random chat. And random chat I kind of like changed over this 1 year period. Is that it was initially from randomly talking about stuff. Then after that, I realized that I can give my take over stuff. And when I add stuff, right, I don't like say that, hey, there is this and there is that. I mean, like Nemu-san kind of like help to contribute to random chat about wanting me to ensure that more information is out there. But the one thing is, right, it still doesn't remove the part where sometimes I add my experience, my wisdom, my knowledge, my advice, my suggestion, and it's still there. Like when I add in a lot of things, I always look at different perspectives. I don't just out of nowhere say that, hey, you should do this or you should that, or you should follow this, you follow that. It's no. I say my thing. If people want to follow, by all means go ahead. I won't stop people. Will I say people to go and do it along the line? The more you look at the number of people you're following, you're gonna cry. How to save? Dude, this is the internet, dude. And also, the one thing I'm very afraid is that right now, apparently, internet archive is being hacked. So in a way, because internet archive is being hacked, so what stay on the internet, this way might have to be a little bit really though. And also, it's like internet archive got so kind of lost a few lawsuit. It's like, dude, this is gonna be a whole new problem. Phantom person. Dude, how many questions does she have though? I'm gonna build just the freaking team. Definitely I do need to build up her as well. I'm gonna just minimize level out the minimum skill set first. It bounced a lot. Please, at least look respectfully. There is also the flat maid, the little girl maid. Let's see, any more? Oh, there's also here. Chistopia. The funny thing is, right, so far they have like every girls up there, then at the moment there's... And then there is the brother, there is Billy, there is Ben, the big guy. I haven't seen any Sota. Like we can have Loli, but we can't have Sota. I wonder why. It's not that I'm looking into Sota. It's just that at the moment I'm like wondering like. From what I hear, it's like apparently Sota is banned in China, but not Loli, and I was like, wait, what? I have no idea why. It's like to them, it's like young little girl, okay, young little boy, ta-da. Which the reason why, if anyone noticed, right, like even in Genshin you hardly see any young boys. In Honkai Star you don't see any young boys as much as except for one or two along the line there. I need to build out at least the 3 main. But doesn't like the bamboo also need to build up as well though? So there's also them over here. The funny thing is, right, because she is wearing high heels, she is almost like almost the same height as our main character. And she's definitely standing like how Ame should stand though. Mr. Lycan too. Yeah, babe. Where's the lolly guy remind you of Akane? Really? I mean, like, in terms of like body shape and hair color, definitely. Yep. I might want to like just wanted to freaking go and eat some ramen though.